We have reached a new low with my cognitive thinking. That felt like a microaggression. Oh no. Things are starting to go wrong already. Is it too soon to give up? I want to give up. So I know what you're thinking. We're all thinking it. We were just doing this less than 3 months ago. And to that, I have to say, mind your business. Because here's the thing, my shelves, I don't even like looking at them. Like, it makes me sad because they're so messy. I could feel this happening. I'm like, Hayley, just put the new books you get, just stack them on the shelf. Thinking, oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Well, it's not fine because look at my shelf. I am moving back to college in a few days, and I'm like, well, it doesn't make sense for me to just leave my shelves looking the way they do. It's going to stress me out when I return home and my shelves look like that. Also, not to put this person on blast or anything, but I'm gonna put them on blast. I got a comment in my other organization video that was like, this isn't even organizing. I wanna come over there and do it all for you. And I was like, first of all, we all saw how angry I was in that video, so don't even try me right now. Don't try me, I'm sensitive. But also, like, you're right. I know I can do better than that. So we're gonna do better than that. I'm not gonna get mad this time. I know sometimes I'm like, Hayley, I should just do rainbow shelves, but I don't think I can handle that emotionally, spiritually, physically. My main goal here is to just clean up my shelves and make them look neat and get rid of the remainder of the books that I don't want. We have reached a new low with my cognitive thinking. If you're enjoying this video so far, make sure to like and comment anything you want, preferably an emoji because I love emojis, and subscribe to my channel. All right, let's get started. Oh, and by the way, I get questions about these bookmarks and this art, so I'm here to answer those questions. This is from a book called The Descent of the Drowned by Anna Lal Din. This is from These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. This is also from These Violent Delights. It's Roma and Juliet, the main characters. These were pre-order incentives. If you're wondering where I got them, I don't know. Ooh. Almost fell over. These were also pre-order incentives for Counting Down With You by Tashi Byon. Bookmarks of Ace and Karina. And then there's a signed book plate. And then there's some art of Ace and Karina. And then this I actually got from Fake Crate. It's a Polaroid. I did a Fake Crate unboxing on my last video. Yeah, it says, I like to think I'm an endangered species. And this is Severo from Red Rising by Pierce Brown. The Red Scrolls of Magic by Cassandra Clare. Andrea actually got this for me for my birthday. So nice of her. She's amazing. You guys should all go subscribe to her channel, Andrea Reads. I'll have her link down below. I got these books from my good friend Allie. I mean, come on. You know I love Toni Morrison, so like this is everything. And then this cover is stunning, and I've been wanting to read this book for forever. I'm so grateful for all of my friends because they're so nice to me. All the time I'm like, do I deserve them? No. But they love me anyway. I think that about you guys all the time. I'm like, why do I have 27,000 subscribers? Could we talk about that for a second? You know how last time I did a Q&A? This time I'm gonna ask you guys questions. Now I'm like so curious. I wanna know what you guys, like, why do you subscribe to me? How long have you been subscribed? What made you subscribe? Like, I'm so curious because I can't wrap my mind around the fact that there are this many people watching me. It blows my mind, but it also is kind of freaky. I think the shelf is good. I don't see myself making any changes here. The only thing I'm gonna change is this because it doesn't belong there, because I'm gonna make my book of the month shelf and I'm gonna make it good. Oh, also, like, why is this here? Why is it just sitting there? I'm so lazy. That's not where it goes. I don't know where it goes. Where am I gonna put it? I don't know. You know what? Hey, no. We're not getting mad. I'm gonna say this shelf is not gonna change when I literally have a new Cassandra Clare book and I don't know how it's gonna fit on here. Guess what? We have our first win. This is like my favorite shelf. This one could use some work. Okay, this dog should not be here. I love you, but I don't know why you're there. I don't know what to do. I think I'm just gonna have to take all the books. Like, oh my God, I'm scared to even show this part of the shelf. You can't even see all of it. It's a nightmare. You know what I just realized? It just hit me. Like, I love this series so much. No, I have not watched Shadow and Bone. And honestly, at this point, I don't even know if I'm going to. It's too much pressure. Definitely not gonna do a video because that would be a nightmare to edit. And also, you don't want to see me react to TV. It's not pretty. No, I don't actually like Ninth House that much, but like I want to keep it because the cover is pretty and Lee Bardugo is one of my favorite authors. This is supposed to be my favorite shelf, but as you can tell, literally only 2 of the books on here are favorites. So how does that work? I guess this is just like a pretty shelf. I could leave this the way it is, but where does this go? I guess I could just do a little 1-2 That felt like a microaggression. We have to have the black girls on front. I think I'll just put Ninth House in the back. I don't want to hide into the Drowning Deep. Like, I bet you guys didn't even know I owned this book because it was hiding back there. I should bring this one with me to college. Problem solved. Why would I do that though? Because I'm not gonna read it again. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna bring it because then that solves the problem. I'm gonna take off all the books that I don't want. Okay, so surprisingly, I do want all of those books. I can't tell if it's the hoarder in me speaking or if I genuinely want the books, because some of those books up there, I know I'm never gonna reread them. But then I'm like, do I really want to take them down? Because I don't. I hate that shelf. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I don't like that shelf. I kind of have an idea. What if I put... No, let's work some magic here. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of books back here. I didn't even know. The fact that this is supposed to be a contemporary shelf and there are not one, but 2 fantasy books just hiding. I'm so disgusted with myself. Oh my gosh, before I forget, you guys, please look at this. It's my characters. My bestie Kath got art commissioned of my characters for my birthday. I almost shed a tear when I saw this. Look how cute they are. That's Tanisa and that's Kara. I love them. I just love staring at this. Like, it just makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. You know what? Now that all of those books are off that shelf, I'm okay with getting rid of all of them, except for Dream Country and The Promise of Stardust and The Art of Racing in the Rain, because The Art of Racing in the Rain is actually one of my favorite books of all time. I don't know if I can get rid of all of them. Well, I can, but I won't. This side of my shelves, it's just superior. Can you guys see me? Barely. You don't need to see me. You're here for the books. I'm gonna say, should I have an art shelf? You literally can only see my 5 head. Let me ask another question for you guys. What's your favorite part of a book? And I want you to think deeper than plots and characters. I look like an Oompa Loompa right now, the way I'm so small, but just focus here. What's your favorite part about a book? The small things. Someone asked me this in Curious Cat months ago. I still haven't answered it because I don't know. I don't know how to put my answer to words. That's the thing. What I love is those little tiny little details that authors throw in and that you think are irrelevant or just to like add a little bit of spice or flavor to their character and world building, but then it comes back around and it has like a full circle moment and it turns out to be a huge part of the story. I don't know how to explain it without spoiling literally every book I've ever read that has that. Say for example, a character is like, oh, I always have my locket for my mom loved one, whatever, in my shirt pocket right here. Like I always carry it right there with me every day so that they can be close to my heart. And you're like, cool, that's cute. They really love their mom. Nice. And then you forget about it for like the entirety of the book. And then at the end, they get shot and then they don't die. They don't die. No. The bullet is stopped by the locket. I love little shit like that. It just makes me go, wow, because they really thought ahead. I just love it when things come back around and you see the purpose of all the tiny little details. It's just, oh, it's so satisfying. I'm pretty sure that's an actual thing that's happened, maybe in a movie, because I did not come up with that on my own. So tell me, what is your favorite part about a book or a story, whatever? Like, what's your favorite part? Back to the organization. Sometimes my brain, it just astounds me, honestly. Not in a good way. Should I display the maidens? Look at my little babies. They don't even look like this anymore. They're so big now. Look, they're so tiny. Look at how small. Look at her little... They're so big now. They're almost like full-grown dogs. They have grown men barks now. They're not little puppy yips. They're grown men, deep-voiced barks. Oh my god, I forgot. There are literally more books here. Oh no. Things are starting to go wrong already. Is it too soon to give up? I want to give up. You see how I freaked out for a moment and then I just collected myself and now we have a beautiful shelf. Everything is fine, even if it's not fine. This is actually one of my favorite shelves because they're all hardcover and it has Ember on it. And you know I love Ember. Oh my god, what is this? There are books back there. What's another question I could ask that's fun and fresh for whatever. You know what I mean. The day where I do everything right will be a day to celebrate. Look at this. Everything fell, but we don't need to talk about it. Oh my god, this is literally a hoarder box. It's full of trash. Anyway, how often do you clean your shelves? That's not the next question. Delete that from your mind. What should the next question be? What's a fun question? Oh, I know. No, I don't. I do know, actually. What's your favorite unpopular trope? I know there are a lot of unpopular tropes. Miscommunication, cheating, pregnancy, unplanned pregnancy to be specific. What's your favorite unpopular trope. Like, if you come in here and you say enemies to lovers is your favorite unpopular trope, literally get out. That's not an unpopular trope, and you know it. But if you come in here and you're like, I fuck with cheating, now you get it. I don't think I will ever like miscommunication. I can't even think of a situation where it's been done well. I'm pretty open-minded when it comes to tropes. If it's written well, it'll deliver. For pregnancy trope, if they want the child, that's fun. People are always like, oh, I hate it when in romance books the couple like gets together and they get married and have kids. I'm like, I love it when my favorite couples make a family. As long as it's what they want, I eat that shit up. I think it's so cute. Honestly, I'm here for the drama. I'm here for things to make the story as exciting as possible. For the most part, I'm not going to completely write off cheating or pregnancy trope. I'd be getting excited. Half the time, that's the reason why these characters are acting weird. I'm like, psh, she's pregnant, or psh, he's cheating on you. I'd be predicting these romance books. So tell me, what is your favorite unpopular trope? It doesn't have to be out of those three, but like, think of all unpopular tropes. Like, I know a lot of people don't like the trope of the main character like losing their powers at the end. That could be your favorite. My favorite unpopular trope, it's probably pregnancy. Admitting that and getting it off of my chest feels so good, because the other ones I feel like are like evil. Like, cheating is not something I'd be like, hell yeah, cheat on that mofo. Pregnancy, that could be cute. I have a fun question that has nothing to do with books. My next question for you is, if you could describe your day with a song, what song would you pick and why? Or not why. You don't have to elaborate. I'm not like one of those teachers that be like, and say why, explain, add 6 more sentences to the answer you could barely think of. Do what you want. I actually have to think about this one. I'm trying to think and I can't. I guess I would say Right Where You Left Me, because even though I know that song is about a breakup, I really resonate with the singer being stuck in one place because of a really awful thing that happened to them. That just sounded a lot more traumatic than I actually meant it to sound. I'm not talking about trauma. Like, today I wasn't traumatized, but today I was stuck on the couch for a few hours because I had to watch the dogs. So trivial compared to being broken up with in a restaurant and being stuck there while everything else moves on around you, but then you're like too sad to move on and you just can't believe life is continuing, and you know, you're like, your life has fallen apart but everything is like moving on past you. Wait, there was a book here. What book was it? And why is it gone? I was thinking, what am I going to do with Ace of Spades? I'm going to take this with me to school because I haven't read it yet, and I should read it. And if I take it with me, I will be forced to read it. So I'm a genius. You know what? Why do I have these? I can get rid of these. I'm not going to read them again. And I haven't even read them in the first place. Well, I have read Obsidian. I have already rearranged part of the shelf. It's almost entirely YA because I want to display Ace of Spades. Is there an ugly sticker on it? Yes. Does that hurt my soul? Yes. What can I do about it? This should go on my classics shelf, actually. Sula. I should put it next to Beloved. I'm gonna have a breakdown. I'm really just stacking up books to give away left and right. These are all books from when I was so young. I feel like my reading tastes have really changed. Like how I randomly have a bike lock on my shelf. Like, who's that helping? The way I'm shoving this book in there, there's like a cracking sound happening. Should I stop? That angle, I'm so sorry you have to see that. Okay. How do people arrange art on their shelves? Because when I do it, it looks janky. I put my bigger prints down there because I think it spices that shelf up a little bit. What'd you think? No? Okay. Well, I didn't ask for your opinion. Beautiful. I got this from Fake Rate. Use code Hayley5 for 5% off your order with Fake Rate. And it's a bookmark holder. And now my bookmarks will never get lost and they will never get eaten by my dogs ever again. I think everything is pretty good. I'm just gonna bring these books with me to school. But no, I don't know what other books I'm gonna take with me. Maybe I should just take none. But I also remember when I moved out of my apartment during COVID times, I literally had like a suitcase and a half full of books. That's just ridiculous. Oh my God, artwork. Let's cover up Cassandra Clare some more. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to give you an overview of my shelves. Do they look nice? Don't answer that question, because if you say no, we're gonna be upset. I'm gonna be upset. They look better than before. Oh my god, I realized I didn't even do a before pan. That's so bad of me. I mean, you saw them shelves. They were looking dreck. I had books stacked everywhere and it just looked like a whole mess. So now I'm glad that at least every book has a place. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next time with another video. Bye.